Hi Yr5, so today's fluency is on multiplication, so something that we've done quite a bit of, and it's just to keep that fresh in our heads. Now there's quite a few calculations, so I'm going to give you a whole minute for this if you're doing it timed, but if not, then just pause it and take your time. If you're doing it timed, then your time starts now. Okay, I'm going to go through yesterday's challenge. So there's a plank of wood that's 5.8 metres long and there's two pieces that have been cut from it. How much is left? So I've started off with my 5.8 metres and I've turned it into centimetres, which is 580 centimetres. And then I've taken away the 175 centimetres and that left 405 centimetres. Then there's another cut of 3 holes and 4/5 of a metre. So I used equivalent fractions to turn this into 3 holes and 8/10, which made it easier to turn into a decimal. So that was 3.8 metres. Then I turned this into centimetres, which was 380 centimetres. And I took that away from what was left of our wood, which was 405. So I take away the 380, and what we had left was 25 centimetres, which should have been your answer. Well done if you got that. So today we're carrying on with measurement, but we're moving away from measuring distance and length and height, and we're going to move on to measuring mass and weight. So to do this, we use grams and kilograms. Okay, so there's that word kilogram again. So think about what that prefix kilo meant, and hopefully it should give you a clue as to how many grams are in a kilogram. That should help you with filling in these first set of sentences like we did earlier in the week. So there are how many grams in a kilogram, underline that to help you. As a fraction, 1 gram is what fraction of a kilogram. Pause the video, see if you can fill those in. Hopefully you remembered that that kilo prefix means 1,000. So there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So that means as a fraction, 1 gram is 1,000th of a kilogram. Use that to help you with these sentences. Therefore, how many grams is 1/10 of a kilogram? So think about your denominator. And how many grams is 100th of a kilogram? So, if 1 gram is 1,000th of a kilogram, then we can figure out that how many grams is 1/10 of a kilogram. Okay, so if we're dividing it by 10, then we've got 100. So 100 grams is the same as 1/10 of a kilogram. There's 100 lots of 100 grams in a kilogram. And so using that, and how many grams then is 100th of a kilogram? So that must be 10 grams. Okay, so there's 10 lots of 100, or 100 lots of 10 grams in a kilogram. We can use this to help us write them as decimals. So let's start off with 1 gram. We said that 1 gram was the same as 1,000th of a kilogram. So it would be 0.0001 kilogram. This is my thousandths column. Then 10 grams is the same as, well, 1/100th. So 0.01 kilograms. And 100 grams is the same as, so let's look, 1/10. So so 0.1 kilogram. And then obviously one up from this, so 1,000 grams is the same as 1 kilogram. To help you try and visualise and think about what these weights look like, so what does 1 gram look like, what does 10 grams look like, I've tried to find some things around the house that are these measurements. So I've got one of Ringo's dog treats, so it's quite big as you can see. This is roughly 10 kilograms, and I've weighed these, not 10 kilograms, 10 grams, and I've weighed these on just some scales. If you've got some around the house, you could do this too. Then I've got a carrot, so that was about 100 grams roughly. Then I found a kilogram bag of oats, so that's, you can see the different sizes of how much bigger, okay, they are. And then to show you a 10 kilogram, I've got here a 10 kilogram bag of flour. Okay, so you can really see the difference between these sets of grams. And we can see that this 10 gram is much, much smaller than my massive 10 kilogram bag of flour. So perhaps if you've got some kitchen scales at home, then you could go and see if you can find some things around your house that are roughly these type of measurements as well. Now we're going to have a go at converting our grams into kilograms and the other way around. But first of all, I want you to have an estimate at how heavy you think these items are. To start off with, I've got a bulb of garlic. Okay. Next item I've got is a bunch of bananas, a little bit battered, but how heavy do you think they are all together? There's 4 bananas there. And then I've got a packet of pasta. Okay, so how heavy do you think that is? So write your estimates down and then we'll have a go at converting them. First up, I had the garlic. So the whole bulb of garlic was roughly 50 grams. Okay, so well done if you got near to that. Then we had my bunch of bananas. So they roughly, they weighed exactly 800 bananas. They weighed 875 grams. And then last up, I had the pasta, okay? And the pasta is 500 grams. So what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video and I want you to have a go at turning those weights into kilograms, okay? So remember, 1 gram, there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So think about how you can use that to help you. So let's write down 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So for each of these, I'm going to have to divide them by 1,000. That's how we're going to figure it out, because we're going from grams to kilograms, okay? So we're dividing by 1,000. Now remember what we said with our sentences as well, so that's going to help us. So 50 grams is the same as 0.05 kilograms, okay? Bananas, so 875 grams is the same as 0.875 grams, okay? Remember when you're dividing by 1,000, you should be using a place value grid to help you, and you're moving 3 places to the right because we're getting smaller, and we're getting much smaller 3 times or 1,000 times smaller, so we're moving 3 places, okay? And you can see that here. So that means that our pasta at 500 grams, as kilograms, that is 0.5 kilograms. And another way of saying this, I hope you can recognise, would be half of a kilogram. Okay, because a whole kilogram is 1,000 and that is half of 1,000. So well done if you got those. Time to pause again and just want you to have a go at these before we finish. So 674 grams is the same as how many kilograms? 20 grams is the same as how many kilograms? And then these two, so 0.4 kilograms is the same as how many grams? And 2.3 kilograms is the same as how many grams? So be careful at which way you're doing your multiplication or division. Let's start off at the top. 674 grams. So to turn this into kilograms, we need to divide by 1,000. So that's moving 3 places to the right. So that should give us 0. We've got no whole kilograms. I've got no thousands. Okay, and then we've got 674 or 0.674 kilograms. Okay, and next 20 grams. Now 20 grams is quite a small amount. We need to divide this again by 1,000. So this would be 0.02 kilograms. Sorry. Okay, so remember it's in our hundredths column. It's not thousandths because that would be 2 grams, would be in our thousandths. Okay, so that's 0.02. And then the last two, so 0.4 kilograms, we wanted to turn these into grams. So this time we have to times them by 1,000. So we're moving 3 places to the left, this time getting bigger. So 0.4 kilograms, well I know it can't be in my thousands column because I haven't got any whole kilograms. So I know that 4 kilograms must be 400 grams. Okay, it can't be 4,000 grams because we haven't got any whole kilograms yet. And then this one, well I have got a whole this time. And remember here we've got a whole kilogram. So that must mean that that is 2,000 grams. So if that's 2,000 grams, and then left over, I've got 0.3 of a kilogram, so that must be 300. So altogether, I've got 2,300 grams. Well done if you got them. That's it for today. Hopefully that makes sense. It's just going over this skill of times by 10, 100 and 1,000 and dividing as well. Okay, if you have any issues then please let us know. Your task is over on Purple Mash and today's challenge is coming up. Okay, good luck with today and send us anything that perhaps you found around the house and had to go at measuring as well. So good luck, see you tomorrow.